Donald Trump's recent return to the White House could mean the game-changing moment that Ripple and the entire cryptocurrency world have been waiting for. Could a new administration finally break the gridlock in the SEC and Ripple case? Today, we'll dive into two possible settlement scenarios, explore what a Trump presidency might mean for the crypto world, and examine whether this legal clash could finally bring regulatory clarity to the digital space. Stick around because you're about to get the full story on one of crypto's most anticipated turning points. Welcome back to Crypto World, your go-to channel for in-depth cryptocurrency analysis and insights into how politics, finance, and blockchain intersect. If you're passionate about crypto or curious about how big players and new policies can change the industry overnight, you've come to the right place. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay informed on all things crypto. There's a lot to unpack today, so let's dive right in. Today, we'll break down two potential settlement paths that could unfold with Trump's new administration, each with massive implications for Ripple and the broader crypto market. We'll also examine XRP's potential price moves, the likelihood of an XRP-based ETF, and why this case has the power to set a new standard for crypto regulation. By the end of this video, you'll see why this isn't just about Ripple or the SEC, it's about the future of digital assets and how regulatory shifts could impact your investments. The SEC and Ripple lawsuit has kept Ripple Labs, XRP investors, and the crypto community in suspense for years. In brief, the SEC accuses Ripple of selling unregistered securities by offering XRP to investors. For Ripple, it's about proving that XRP isn't a security and that it should be allowed to operate freely without SEC oversight. But the stakes go beyond Ripple. How the SEC categorizes XRP could affect how the government views other digital assets, possibly altering the regulatory landscape for the entire crypto industry. When Donald Trump recently reclaimed the presidency, hope surged across the crypto community. Many believe that a Trump administration might approach the SEC with a lighter regulatory touch, which could speed up a settlement and possibly result in more favorable treatment for Ripple. It's a thrilling prospect that has sparked fresh debate and optimism within the crypto industry. Legal expert Fred Rispoli, who has closely followed the SEC v. Ripple case, suggests that Trump's administration could lead to two likely settlement scenarios. Let's break down these potential outcomes. This first scenario would see the SEC, still under the direction of Chair Gary Gensler, choosing to settle the case before the Trump administration officially implements new leadership. Gensler's team might decide to secure a quick win by enforcing a substantial financial penalty on Ripple, possibly in the range of the $125 million fine that has been speculated, while maintaining the SEC's authority over crypto assets like XRP. This option offers a middle ground outcome. While it doesn't free Ripple entirely from regulatory constraints, it provides some relief by avoiding a drawn-out legal process. For the crypto community, this scenario would be a mixed bag. XRP would get some breathing room, but it would still fall under the same vague regulatory category, keeping other crypto projects at risk of similar SEC actions. From my perspective, this approach could serve as a quick fix, but it's unlikely to lead to the clarity that the crypto industry needs. While it might give XRP short-term stability, it could also signal that the SEC still has a strong hold on digital assets, creating uncertainty about what's next for the broader market. The second scenario, which crypto supporters find more attractive, hinges on the potential for a new SEC chair who could bring a fresh perspective. Trump's administration might nominate someone like Dan Gallagher, Robinhood's chief legal officer and a former SEC commissioner known for his balanced views on regulation. There's also a chance for other pro-crypto candidates, like Paul Atkins, to enter the scene. Under new leadership, the SEC might reconsider the lawsuit against Ripple, potentially reducing penalties or even dismissing some of the allegations. In this ideal scenario, the SEC could decide that XRP is not a security, effectively allowing Ripple to operate without the same stringent oversight. This would send a powerful message that the SEC is open to evolving its stance on crypto. In my opinion, this second outcome would not only be beneficial for Ripple but would also set a groundbreaking precedent. If the SEC pivots in this direction, it could indicate a major regulatory shift that favors innovation over control, encouraging growth in the crypto sector rather than creating roadblocks. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has remained cautiously optimistic in light of Trump's win, signaling that he believes the tide may finally be turning. In a recent statement, Garlinghouse reflected on what he described as a frustrating journey through the SEC's interference in the crypto space. He hinted that a change in regulatory perspective could be imminent, one that might end years of tension and legal wrangling between Ripple and the SEC. Garlinghouse's words resonate with the endurance shown by the XRP community, who have held firm in their support for Ripple despite years of legal uncertainty. He emphasized that they can see a light at the end of the tunnel, indicating his belief that the case may soon conclude in a way that will benefit Ripple and potentially the entire digital asset industry. Garlinghouse's optimism makes sense, especially when considering how far Ripple has come despite regulatory pressures. His statement also reflects the resolve of the XRP community, which could drive further support for XRP and fuel more price growth. An important milestone in the Ripple case will be January 15, 2025. By this date, the SEC is required to submit its opening brief for its appeal. If they fail to meet the deadline, the appeal could be dismissed, significantly weakening the SEC's case against Ripple and possibly leading to a quicker settlement. This deadline is critical because, under new leadership, the SEC may decide that pursuing an appeal is counterproductive, especially if the new administration has different views on crypto regulation. If the appeal is dropped, Ripple could emerge with a substantial legal victory that frees it from the constraints of securities classification. Let's get into what everyone's curious about: XRP's price potential. Following Trump's election, XRP has surged, reaching its highest price since October. With XRP currently trading above 55 cents, the path to $1 is beginning to look more achievable, especially if a favorable settlement seems imminent. In my view, this excitement around XRP is justified. A pro-crypto SEC leadership could prompt a wave of investment into XRP, with traders betting on a regulatory environment that encourages rather than stifles crypto growth. Some analysts predict XRP could continue its upward trend, particularly if Ripple secures a positive legal outcome. While hitting $1 would be significant, the possibility of XRP reaching new heights if Ripple wins the case or receives favorable terms shouldn't be discounted. Another possibility that has the crypto world buzzing is the potential for an XRP-based exchange-traded fund, ETF. Trump's administration may be more willing to approve crypto ETFs, and with XRP gaining traction, it could be among the first to receive consideration. ETFs linked to assets like Bitcoin and Ethereum have already shown the demand is there, and an XRP ETF could provide new legitimacy and accessibility for this digital asset. In my opinion, if the SEC greenlights an XRP ETF, we could see a domino effect with even more crypto ETFs approved. This shift would not only attract institutional investors but also solidify XRP as a widely recognized and accessible asset class. Such developments would likely give XRP's price a major boost, establishing it as a leader in the crypto space alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. As Trump's team considers potential SEC chair candidates, the crypto community is hopeful that a broader regulatory reform might be on the horizon. Many see this as an opportunity to overturn what they view as regulatory overreach by Gary Gensler's SEC, which has aggressively pursued enforcement actions against various crypto companies. In my view, a Ripple victory or a favorable settlement under new leadership would represent more than a win for XRP holders. It would signal a new era of clarity and growth for the entire digital asset space. A reformed SEC could prioritize innovation and market growth, allowing cryptocurrencies to thrive without the constant threat of legal action. The outcome of this case could set a standard that guides future crypto regulations. If Trump's SEC ushers in a more lenient stance, it might reduce the uncertainty that has plagued the industry, potentially encouraging more companies to enter the space and develop new products without fear of sudden crackdowns. While there's still some distance to go, a resolution in favor of Ripple would be an incredible boost for the market's overall confidence. The way things are trending, Trump's administration could serve as a catalyst for massive growth and widespread adoption across the crypto world. If you're as excited as I am about these potential changes and want to keep up with every development in the Ripple case, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications.